How's it going, everyone? Welcome to Angry Goose Gaming and welcome back to American Truck Simulator. If this is your first time visiting my channel, make sure you don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know exactly when I've got a new video up. We just got this excavator loaded here. We are in St. George, Quebec, I believe is the town. And we are going to head down to Ottawa. I think it's just a little over 220 miles. So let's get in the truck here. And let's go down the road. Okay, well, if you are seeing this, you'll notice a little bit of difference here in my recording. I'm doing a test. You can kind of see how this works out with the triple screens. See if this works the way I want it to. Oh, this is going to be... Hopefully it does here. As you notice, I've been getting a bit of a setup for a rig here. Get this guy out here first.
Get ready to turn left.
Okay, so I did try and record this already, and it didn't work. I just found the video was very, the sky was very bright and stuff, made it very difficult to see roads and whatnot. So we're doing take two here to fine tune settings.
Turn right.
Hopefully get everything working nice. This works out. Notice here I do have a extension for my shifter. Made that out of half-inch steel tubing. Basically I threaded the one end with a tap and die. Then I put a bolt in it and cut the head off it for my shifter head to attach to. And I've got a Thrustmaster shifter base, and the rod, it's got a hole so far up. So I basically just measured where that hole was, and I drilled through the steel rod and added a bolt through there to hold it, and it's pretty solid. I wrapped it up with a bandana, kind of hide up the cables and stuff. I'm quite happy with that. Notice too, I got the sim panel button box. Go roundabout here, I can stay in this lane. I like the sim panel box quite a bit. The only thing I don't like are these air brake. There's some rain here. I don't like the air brake knobs. They are they're just kind of, the threads and stuff are plastic, so it's just gonna go on out here. The threads on the yellow park brake one for mine is kind of stripped, so that's why they're all kind of.
Get ready to turn right.
What's going on here?
Turn right.
Jesus, Murphy, are you serious, guys? French Quebec fucking traffic here. Get out of here. Alright, I had to get around that there. Maybe when that happens. Sometimes it does. Okay. Anyways, yeah, so my yellow parking brake knob, there's threads stripped, so I've got them switched up right now. I did pick up some ones off ATS accessories. They're made from real truck park brake knobs, and they've got a piece in them that to thread them on a switch. However, those switches are too big for those knobs are too big for the either got to change out the switches and get some bigger ones to fit those, or I've got to, if there's an adapter that I can just add, change them to fit those ones. Or I'm also toying at the idea, because I plan on building a dash here. Either taking the guts out of this box here and put them on the dash.
Keep right, and then exit right.
And then just change those switches when I do that. And we're gonna have a detour.
Exit right.
This is gonna take us here.
Never mind. I'll find a
GPS
new
here.
route.
I always, when I get a detour like that, I like to pull off the road and have a look where it's gonna send me. But a lot of the time it will send you in a circle. And it'll just basically bring you back to where I want you to detour, or where the detour is. Get stuck in an endless loop and wasted a bunch of time, so I always stop and take a look.
Keep right, and then exit
I
right.
know you can turn those off and stuff, but I like to have those in just to
Exit right.
go more realism. Especially when driving in Quebec,
Keep
Montreal
left.
area. In Montreal yet, but we will be getting there. So I do have this, you will notice we are in Canada here. Savior. Talking here, they should be driving. Alright. As I said, you will notice we are in Canada. And I've got a mod called Discover Ontario. You might say Angry Goose while you're in Quebec. That is correct. Part of the mod here, he does have Ontario, it has Quebec, and I believe he is almost finished with New Brunswick as well. So I can't wait to check that out. It's not a perfect, obviously, map, but it is a very well done representation of the areas driving through, at least what I've noticed in places that I've driven in real life. Obviously, I am Canadian. I do live in Ontario, so I am able to kind of check some of these out. It was very, very well done, I think. It could have been a little bit more done, but again, you know, this person's taking their time to do this up and everything, and really didn't have to, and the map is free. So it is pretty awesome what he's done here with it. And again, like he's continuing on and moving to towards the East Coast. I do have a couple other map mods that I have added. I've added Pro Mods Canada, which is British Columbia. It's a very, very well done map as well. That map might be obsolete here pretty soon, because it looks like SCS is going to be adding British Columbia. There was it's been found in the game files with the 1.5.3 update beta that some Canadian roads in British Columbia have been added to the game files. So it's probably a pretty good hint that they're going to be adding it. We do have Missouri that's going to be coming out soon. Chances are that is going to be released the same time or shortly after the 1.5.3 update comes out. So it will be interesting to see if that's going to be the next DLC that's added. Which would be really nice. I want them. I know they have said in the past that it's not US Truck Simulator, it's American Truck Simulator. So obviously it appears that they are going to do at least North America. Which would be really good if they do start working on Canada, start pushing
right.
From west to east, along with Jesus. I know she said keep right, but I didn't know we were turning right.
Keep
I
right.
kind of think
And
they're.
then turn right.
I kind of think they're trying to
Turn right.
push off the east coast as long as possible, per se. I know it gets kind of busy out that direction.
Turn
A lot of
left.
the cities and stuff. Turn left. I think we're going right here. So they might be trying to push off the east coast as much as possible. But it's thinking about it really, like the majority of the Canadian population is in along the southern border to the US. I mean, about 82% higher of the population or of the country is uninhabited. So unless like they probably do plan to go like Northwest Territories, Yukon, obviously if they want to connect and plan on doing Alaska. But a lot of that's like vast wilderness that they're not going to actually have a lot to do up there. So in reality, they're going to be able to push through, I think, like Canadian provinces very, very quickly compared to a lot of the states. Obviously, you get like the big provinces like Quebec and Ontario, which have a lot more, but again, a lot of those, the built up areas and stuff are southern Ontario, southern Quebec. Once you get to the northern areas, it's very, very remote. The Ontario map here, you basically go up like Cochrane area, Timmins, and then it kind of pushes west towards Manitoba, which is probably as north as most trucking routes are going to go, through Ontario anyways. But it will be really, really interesting to see what they do with it, how it compares to this mod. Obviously, SCS DLCs, you get a lot bit more quality. They've got their way of putting things together and stuff that just works real well, especially lately how they're going back and redoing even the earlier states like California. They're basically just erasing the whole state and starting it over. This setup too, I got a lot more things that I do want to do with this. I do probably one of the next things I do is going to be getting a I'll cut you off here, guy. True Montreal.
Exit left.
want to get an adapter so I can get an actual SCI truck wheel, 18-inch truck wheel. Probably going to be my next purchase. I do want to, like I was saying, build a dashboard.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Because you can, we're going to cut across some lanes here.
Exit right.
Because you can get actual,
Turn right.
actual gauges and wire them up with, and there's a program or a site, SimDash, where you can set everything up and program to actually have the gauges work and function like in the game. How this dashboard here,
Get ready.
all the
Turn
gauges
right.
actually function and are
Turn
telling
right.
values and stuff. It basically does that, but transmits the information into the actual real gauges. So I plan, I'm looking at planning to do that. Don't know how long down the road that will be, but it is in the plan. Another thing I'm planning on doing, I would like to eventually set up like a motion platform and with an actual like truck seat. But again, that's going to be down the road, depending what I can find and whatnot. Kind of do it as it goes. Cockpit, basically, to mount everything is going to be something else. I got to mount these screens
Keep
and stuff
left.
actually properly, so they're not sitting on the desk here like I do have them. Basically get everything everything's sitting where it's supposed to, so it's the right distance away, and should work out even better than I've got it now. It'd be fun to get all that set up. Just gotta see how it evolves over time. Would be nice to get some bigger monitors as well, but I'm running 332-inch right now. They're not too bad. Montreal right now, like I said, this map's pretty accurate. It's like this feels like Montreal on the Trans-Canada Highway here. A lot less traffic than Montreal. Right up here, I think. A lot less construction than Montreal.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Of course.
Exit right.
20 here.
Go straight on.
A little later in the evening for this delivery, so hopefully the footage should be a lot better than the last time. Just had to play around with the brightness a bit in the actual game to nail things down, but we'll see how this looks when we're done here. Now coming into Ontario.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
this off. You'll notice this truck here, I got a skin on. This is John Ruda 389. But I do have, this is a truck skin that I made for virtual trucking company I started.
Get ready to
on
turn
truck
right.
books, called Snake River Transport. Still working on it, fine tuning it.
Turn right.
I've got some kind of just basic designs as well for some different other trucks. I'm still kind of working on as well, but hopefully get them squared away at some point.
You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
I'm just gonna stop here, figure out where his load's going. Nice, easy. Nice and easy. Beauty. Well, that's her. Delivery done there. Alright, well, I'm gonna get this unloaded here. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Watching. Let me know what you guys think of this style of recording, my setup and that. And we'll see you guys in the next video.